Good evening to you. Welcome to the IESA Class 3A State Finals live from Pana High School on Central Illinois Sports. And this game in this quarterfinal featuring the 24-3 Eureka Hornets and the 22-4 Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. We're live on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Good crowd on hand for this matchup between these two teams who both have come into this contest with fantastic records and looking to punch their ticket into the state semifinals. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we believe that every seed holds the promise of a thriving future. Our commitment to quality and excellence is as strong as the roots we help you grow. With decades of experience, our dedicated team understands your unique needs. From cover crops to premium seeds, we have it all. But it's not just about products, it's about partnership. We're not just sellers, we're your allies in growth, your consultants in success.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pre-match show. Teutopolis and Eureka in what should be a really, really good matchup here in the Class 3A quarterfinals. Winner moves on to play in the semis at 12:15 tomorrow afternoon against the winner of the upcoming quarterfinal featuring Illini Bluffs and Williamsville. The Teutopolis Wooden Shoes on the year 22-4 in action so far this season. And the regional, they won the regional opener 25-5, 25-16 over Toledo Cumberland, and then in come from behind fashion over Newton Jasper County 14-25, 26-24, 25-23. Moved on to the sectional where they defeated Arthur 25-15, 25-10. A couple of the losses on the season for this T-Town squad. Stewart's and Strasburg, who's playing in the 1A state finals, and Hartsburg-Emden, who always has a tough program. A couple of the teams that were able to defeat them this season, along with Taylorville, who's a little bigger school. They'll play in Class 4A when it comes to postseason time. So a great run here for Teutopolis, who, when it comes to junior high athletics, on both the girls and boys side, about as dominant of a program as any school in the IESA. Their opponent today is the Eureka Hornets. The Hornets enter action in this state quarterfinal this evening with a record of 24-3 on the season. Defeated Tremont in the regional opener 25-14, 25-18, and then beat El Paso Gridley 25-18, 25-16. Beat Downs Tri-Valley in the sectional in 3 sets, 25-16, 23-25, and 25-14 for the Hornets. just 3 losses on the season. Lost to Downs Tri-Valley, who again they avenged that loss in the sectional. Both times they played, it was a 3-set affair, so a pretty talented group there for Downs Tri-Valley, it appears. Washington defeated Eureka in 3 sets, and Frankfort Hickory Creek defeated Eureka in 3 sets, who plays in Class 4A as well. The Wooden Shoes are out on the court warming up in preparation for tonight's contest, which will start just a little behind the 7 o'clock scheduled start time here. But Thomas, we had the 7th grade tournament a week ago. By this time, it was rather dark outside. That old time change, you look outside and you go, oh, it can't be almost 7 o'clock yet. Much appreciated daylight at the end of the day. Let's just keep it this way, though. Let's not move back in the fall. What do you say? We all can agree on that in a year of a lot of disagreement. Here, what we can agree on is these 2 programs, both very talented, and we've seen 2 good matchups so far. Mantino beating Beecher 25-12, 25-9. Staunton 25-15, 25-11 over Peru Parkside. And kind of like we talked about prior to both those matches, not to be, repetitive, but the team that kind of was able to settle in early on had a big advantage, and we've seen both teams, when they've won set 1, have been pretty dominant when they come out in set 2.
Yeah, I don't think it's so much about who can hit the gas first, but who can pump the brakes first, who can, kind of regain their balance and catch themselves whenever they fall off guard. And when something unexpected happens here at the beginning of the game, as it surely will once you get into the state finals and you're playing a little bit different of an opponent, who can make that adjustment, who can really get the momentum on their side of things.
Teutopolis, one of the farthest southern teams in the IESA. Of course, there is also the Southern Illinois Junior High Association, but it seems like every time you see a state tournament, Thomas, you see the Wooden Shoes on, again, both the girls and boys side.
Yeah, I've gotten to be pretty familiar with them over the years, and, seeing them on both sides of things, it's just another tribute to the hard work and the success that they've seen.
Their young people played in the 7th grade state tournament in both girls basketball and boys basketball. Played last week into the 7th grade volleyball tournament, so it's been quite the run here for the Wooden Shoes again this season. We'll step aside for a break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we get closer to action here from Pana after this.
The halftime show is sponsored by your friends at Little Jess Motor Company. If you've been waiting to get the best deal on a new Ram truck, well, your wait is over. During Ram Truck Month event at Little Jess, we're taking an unheard of 25% off all our last remaining 23 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn Eco Diesels. You heard me right, 25% off. Now you can save over $14,000 off our last 2 new Ram Eco Diesels. Get 28 mile per gallon highway and get one for as low as $42,570. Hurry in, Little Jess, serving Tri-States for 7 decades.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Eureka Hornets and the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes in this matchup. Again, the winner will play tomorrow at 12:15 in the semifinals against the winner of Illini Bluffs, who's the only undefeated team in any of the 4 classes coming into play this evening. So pretty impressive for Alana Bluffs, who again, they've had a nice run in their sports across all programs. And I take that back. There's an undefeated in 4A, 17-0 Arlington Heights South. So I apologize for leading you astray there. But 1A action in Kankakee Bishop McNamara, 2A is at Auburn, 3A here at Pana, 4A at Morton Junior High. All the games can be viewed live with your IESA membership here on Central Illinois Sports. Certainly glad you've chosen to spend some of your evening here with us for some terrific volleyball action. We've seen some really big and powerful hitters in these games early on, and looks like as Eureka is warming up, they possess some young ladies who also can really put some power behind the ball, as did Teutopolis when they were out there. And again, 8th graders, this will be the last time they play volleyball until the fall, so about the shortest turnaround in their career when it comes to volleyball. A lot of them, when they're really serious about it too, will go right from this right into club volleyball, Tom. It's almost become a year-round sport.
Yeah, and it's one of those that really has the availability to do that, and it's gained that popularity. And I think it's a great thing to really get these girls in the gym and just keep them on something they love.
And you can just tell there's a lot of passion behind these programs. Big crowds for both Eureka. They're on the same side of the gym as we are, so you can't see quite as many of the Hornets fans on your screen, and a big crowd for Teutopolis as they always travel well to support their young people. We'll step aside for our final break. When we come back with the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups, we'll also meet all the players from both teams. We hope you'll join us for that on Central Illinois Sports.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
So many flavors of dew. I am thirsty. I must get dew.
Cut! He's hypnotized again!
Do the dew.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply. Come on, pick me up soon.
Just about time to get started with our action in this third quarterfinal this evening. Eureka and Teutopolis. Hey, we've got the kids and we've got the games. All we need is you. The schools of the Illinois Elementary School Association are looking for someone like you to become licensed as an official, a referee, a starter, or an umpire. We need sports-minded women and men to get into the action. It's easy to become licensed as an athletic official. Please take the time to find out how by calling the Illinois High School Association Officials Department at 309-663-6377. Also, the IESA is proud to announce that the official volleyball used in the Volleyball State Series has been manufactured by Macassa Sports. Macassa is making a major commitment to the schools of the IESA and the young people who represent them in the state series competition. ICASA is manufacturing the official ball used in all 8 IESA state tournament series, from the very first competition in the regionals all the way through the state tournament. When kids from Illinois play their games, they make the outcome official with ICASA. Let's meet the non-starters first of all for the Eureka Hornets, 24-3 on the season. Number 4, Ella Stalter. Number 10, Kaya Bowles. Number 16, Caitlin Vogel, and an all 8th grade lineup here for Eureka. Number 19, Caitlin Brugger. Number 20, Emily Wiegand. Number 24, Stella Wilson. Number 30, Brinley Garber. And number 31, Maddie Meyer make up the non-starters for the Eureka Hornets. Again, the Hornets are 24-3. Nancy Holschler, Elizabeth Mickna, and Sarah Hart make up the coaching staff for this squad from Eureka. 24-3, and now let's meet their starting lineup. They'll start as an outside hitter wearing the number 1. That's Krissa Agnew. At the libero is number 33, Fallon Johnson. As an outside hitter, she is wearing number 5. That's Peyton Flannery. At the center, she's wearing the number 8, Olivia Schrock. The second center is number 14, Erica Schrock. As a middle hitter, it's Briley Brace. She wears number 15, and then we'll see Brooklyn Sauter. She's number 18 and is a middle hitter for the Eureka Hornet team. Eureka will be in the green uniforms, the black numbers, and white trim here this evening. And in just a moment, we'll meet the young people from Teutopolis on the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. Nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Snacks, apparel, lawn chairs, footwear, and more, along with some power tools and all the latest selection in mowing and weed eating equipment you'll need for this spring. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com. The wooden shoes of Teutopolis now, as the wooden shoes are 22-4 on the season. Tim Mills and Claudia Watson are their coaches. And their non-starters, number 15, Cece Pasalakwa. Number 9, Cicely Maddox. Number 20, Isabella Niemerg. Number 27, Morgan Blomer. Number 31, Lene Einhorn. Number 35, Carissa Niles. Number 38, Reagan Slater. And number 41, Summer Veiling for the squad from Teutopolis. They're 22-4 on the season. We'll let them wrap up the introduction of the non-starters, and then we'll have your starting lineups here for you in just a moment. The wooden shoes will be in the navy uniforms with the gold numbers and white trim. Again, they're 22-4 on the season as they arrive here into the state quarterfinals. And you ask, how do you get the matchups? How do you know? It's kind of hard because you're not really seeding like you would at the high school level. Well, it's a blind draw. Sectional A could play Sectional D, and Sectional E could play Sectional G. It's kind of a blind draw. It's set before the season starts, even before the teams have advanced. All right, let's meet the starters. At the libero, wearing the number 1, that's Elle Ruhol. And an outside hitter is number 4, Ella Willenberg. As an outside hitter, it's number 10, Addison Meyer. One of the two centers in the starting lineup will be Cecilia Donsbach. The other setter is Emma Isley, wearing the number 14. Kylie Blomer starts as a middle hitter. She wears the number 16. And also as a middle hitter is Allison Niemerg, wearing the number 40 for the wooden shoes. Alongside Thomas Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. Glad you've joined us on Central Illinois Sports for live coverage of the Class 3A State Finals live on YouTube. From all 4 locations, we'll have action for you tomorrow, with the semifinals starting at 11 o'clock as well. And, of course, all the games are also available on demand once the tournament has completed. Big student section for both of these schools, and you always like to see the team's fellow young people out to support their classmates, and a lot of energy in this gymnasium as we get set for this quarterfinal matchup. Referees are ready to go. Same officials that have worked the first 2 contests. They will work all 4 this evening. As we're getting started just a little later than scheduled. 7-11 to Make-A-Wish. I think that's how that works. Eureka gets their student section pumped up, as does T-Town. And we're ready for action here on Central Illinois Sports 3A quarterfinals. Referees checking to make sure everybody who's supposed to be in the rotation is where they say they are supposed to be. Ella Willenberg will be back to serve to start for Teutopolis here, as they are making sure the official check and make sure everybody is set, and she says they are, and she'll get the ball to the Teutopolis wooden shoe side, and Ella Willenberg is on the serve. Ella is an 8th grader, plays an outside hitter position, and we are underway. Ball taken here by the Hornets, set up by Schrock. On the outside, that's to Souter, who sends it across. Wooden shoes with a chance. On the outside, ball pushed across. Batted around here, Brace runs it down to the back row, sent back across the net by Schrock. Now the ball set up on the outside, but for the lefty, Cecilia Donstack. It's too far, and Eureka gets the first point of this contest. 1-0 Hornets. Hornets with the early advantage here, as Annika Schrock is back to serve. Serves this one across. Played well by the wooden shoes. Set to the middle again for the lefty, but this one out of bounds off the hands of Donsback. And it's 2-0 Hornets. 2-0 Eureka, trying to stake a claim to some early momentum here. Wooden shoes now mishit this one. It goes out of bounds, and an ace for Annika Schrock. Schrock with the ace. Eureka the 3-0 lead. Fan had to run down the rally towel. Lots of action here. Schrock sends it across. This one too far into the bounds. And that puts T-Town on the scoreboard for the first time this evening. Back to serve for T-Town is Kylie Blomer. All hit here, set up for Schrock, who hits it out of bounds. Too far that time. Makes it 3-2. Blomer again back to serve. Serves it toward the back line. Eureka's Schrock sets it up. A big hit from Souter. Played well here by the wooden shoes, but a chance to send it right back across. But out of bounds as Olivia Schrock had a little too much mustard behind that one, and the game now tied at 3 points apiece. 3-all here. Just underway in set number 1. Good serve. Played well by the Hornets. On the outside, Schrock with the kill. That ball was tipped. And that'll be a point for Eureka on the Schrock kill. Hornets now on the serve, leading 4-3. Serves it across here and a little too far off the hand of Briley Brace. Into the contest for Eureka is Fallon Johnson at the libero position. And Teutopolis and Eureka are tied at 4 points apiece. Johnson sent back across to the Teutopolis side now. Set up here by Donsback. On the outside, kind of retreating that time was Meyer. Didn't get a lot behind that one, but now Eureka bats it around, does get the ball, sent back across the net. Don's back again, sets it up on the outside. Big swing here by Isley, but I believe out of bounds, was not tipped. Was not tipped. And it's 5-4 Hornets. Teutopolis' coach thought that ball was tipped at Tim Mills, but the official says it was not. Here's the ball set up on the outside for Isley. Played well by the Hornets. Schrock sets it on the outside. Big swing here by Agnew, but it's blocked by the combination of Isley and Valine there. Excuse me, Niemer. Niemer on the block. 5-all. Good game here in the early going. Cecilia Donsback, that's Addison Meyer on the serve. Ball lofted up here for Brace. Brace hits it into the net. And T-Town takes the 6-5 lead. Meyer on the serve once again. Played by the Hornets. They set it right back up. Pushed across on a nice play, but it's out of bounds. Good effort that time by Agnew. Placed it well in between the defenders, but out of bounds. 7-5 wooden shoes. Here's a ball served out of bounds now. And on the service error, Eureka will get the point and have back to serve Olivia Schrock. Schrock with a big jump serve and gets the ace. 7-all now. Schrock with the power behind that. She really has some good leaping ability that she's already shown here in the early going. And gets the jump on the serve, but hits this one into the net. 8-7 wooden shoes. So very, very tight here in this opening set as Allison Niemerg will be back to serve for Teutopolis. Niemerg, the right-hander, serves this one across. Played by Eureka. Schrock sends it back to the T-Town side. Now Donsbach sets it up on the outside. Ball played in the back row by Souter for Eureka. Gives it back to the net, pushed across here by Brace. Set up on the right side now. Isley across for T-Town. Now this ball going to be hit into the net. Actually under the net by Eureka. Trying to get it saved from the back line up so one of the hitters could possibly get it across, but nobody was home. 9-7 wooden shoes. And now a service error by Niemerg will make it 9-8. This game has one of those feelings that it's going to be tight throughout. Don't be surprised if we don't see 3 sets. Agnew on the serve. Wooden shoes Donsbach. Sets it on the outside. Ball blocked, but falls to the court. And T-Town gets the point. 10-8. Isley serves it across. Ball played by Flannery. Now centered in, sent back across by the Hornets. Ball set up here to Donsbach, and it hits into the net. Pulls the Hornets to within 1 again, now 10-9. Briley Brace, the 8th grade middle hitter, wearing the number 15 to serve for Eureka. Brace's serve, a good one here. Played by the shoes. Isley sets it up. Now the ball blocked. Good combination block from Souter and Schrock. And we're tied up at 10. Pretty good height in that front line right now for Eureka. T-Town not quite the overall team height, player for player, it doesn't appear. Niemerg keeps it alive. It'll now be sent toward the net by the shoes, but into the net, and T-Town wants the timeout. A tight one here in set 1. It's Eureka 11, Teutopolis 10. Back with more set 1 action after this.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Teutopolis calls the early timeout. They're down 11-10. And Eureka has Briley Brace back to serve. It's been close throughout this first set. Neither team been able to be more than 2 points ahead of their opponent. And now here's an ace by Brace. 12-10. Brace again back to serve. Sends this one across. Played in the back middle by Niemerg. Want to be sent across here by Meyer now. On the opposite side, ball set up on the outside. Big swing, but too far. Too far for Schrock. 12-11. T-Town down, but on the serve is Ella Willenberg. Willenberg with the right hand. Pretty good power behind that serve. Played well by Schrock. Schrock gets a set back to her on the outside. Sends it across with the right hand. All set up now on the far side and didn't make it across the net. Off the hands of Donsbach to make it 13-11. Into the contest for the Wooden Shoes, we see Lene Einhorn. Two-point lead for Eureka, which in this set so far has been a big lead. Schrock on the serve. That's Annika Schrock. The ball played right at the net. Free ball back to the side of T-Town. Can they take advantage of it? They'll set it up for Donsbach. Sends it across and gets it right in that back corner. Well played by Donsbach. 13-12. And we'll see a sub in for Teutopolis as Cicely Maddox will check in. It looks like she'll be back to serve. So Maddox is into the action for the first time, an 8th grade middle hitter for this team. Trying to tie this game back up. Sends this one across and it's too far out of bounds. And quickly, they'll repeat that substitution as Blomer is back in for Maddox for Teutopolis. And we'll also see the libero and Ruhol in for T-Town. Eureka with 2-point lead, trying to make it 3 for the first time in this set. And they will on the ace. Ace for Flannery. 15-12. Addison Meyer is back in for Teutopolis. Peyton Flannery wearing the number 5 for Eureka. See if they can keep the momentum rolling their way. A serve that is right in between the two lines. A diving play by T-Town, but well placed that time by Flannery. 16-12. The next. She doesn't get a ton of power behind it, but a little arc that kind of threw T-Town off. Now they play it well this time. Back to the Eureka side. Big hit here in the middle by Brace. Now Teutopolis returns on the hit from Donsbach. All set up high. Eureka is able to get it across. A little miscommunication that nearly cost the Hornets. Now free ball sent back the way of Eureka. A chance to set it up in the middle. Big hit again for Souter. And she will get the kill. 17-12. Eureka with the 5-point advantage now. And a ball served out of bounds now by Flannery. She'll take a chair as the libero Johnson comes back in, and T-Town has Cecilia Donsbach back to serve. Trailing by 4 now. The left-hander gets an ace. Little different spin off the left-handed serve. And it took a bounce off the Hornets player and went out of bounds. The next by Donsbach. This time Agnew hits it high. Ball centered here, sent across the net by Annika Schrock. Ball set here by Donsbach on the right side. Hornets able to recover here. Pumped high. Set up to Agnew, who sends it across. Now another Donsbach. No, she hasn't set it, just sends it across. Batted right back the way of Souter. Now Isley on the return. Ball will be set up, looking for Agnew. Agnew is into the net. Or were the shoes in there first? I think the Wooden Shoes, they're going to say, were into the net first. They're going to call that violation on Niemerg and make it 18-14 Eureka. Bang, bang play there. Both really committed the infractions, just one before the other. Wooden Shoes, Donsbach. Ball sent across by Meyer. Hit high and centered to Schrock. Gets it to Brace. Brace with another big swing of that one. Played well by the Wooden Shoes. Ball blocked now by Brace at the net. Gets it right back. Left-hander puts it down. Sent back to the Hornets, though. Another chance for Brace. No, instead they'll have it to Agnew, but the set led her too close to the net here. And T-Town gets the point. 18-15. Meyer to serve. Played by Agnew. Set up here on the outside now for Brace. Blocked by Allison Niemerg. And the Wooden Shoes are within 2. Meyer with a right-hand serve. Hits the net. So the service error could be costly here for Teutopolis. as it gives Eureka the 3-point lead. And back to serve is Olivia Schrock for the second time in this opener. Remembered her from last time. She puts a little extra on it when she serves. Shoes that was sent it across and due by Ruhol. Now the ball set up here on the outside. Big hit. Played nicely though by Donspec. Set back across kind of awkwardly by Isley. Now Eureka with a big chance here. They'll set it up for Agnew, but into the net. Might have been blocked anyway, but didn't have the height to get over the top of the netting. Back to a 2-point game, and Allison Niemerg with her second serve of the opening set for Teutopolis now. Serves it across. Souter on the right side, pushed over with the two hands by Agnew. Now returned nearly the same way by T-Town's Willenberg, but out of bounds. And Eureka's the first to 20 here. 2017 Hornets. The farthest either team has gotten a lead in this game was a 5-point lead earlier by Eureka. They lead by 3 now. Agnew serve. Played by the Shoes. Send back across here. Agnew to Souter. Diving play now by the Wooden Shoes to keep it alive. Have to hit it across on this play and don't as Donspec hits it into the net. Make it 21-17. Tim Mills kind of contemplating whether or not he wants to take a timeout here. Just not yet. This team's down by 4. Now they're down by 5 on the ace by Agnew. And a timeout by the Wooden Shoes, their second of the opening set. They trail Eureka 22-17. Teutopolis with their second timeout of set number 1. They trail Eureka 22-17. Eureka looking to add on to what has tied their biggest lead of set number 1 right here. As Agnew is about to put another serve in the air. Gets the whistle from the official, and there we go. Agnew serve. Sent across. Played by the Wooden Shoes. Diving play, and this one hit out of bounds. Just a miss hit. Eureka now a 6-point lead and 2 points away from taking the opening set. Carissa Agnew with a serve and a nearly, nice recovery here by Teutopolis, and it looked like it was going to be an ace. Now it's set up on the outside and just prolonged the opportunity for Schrock to get the big kill to make it 24-17, and now it's a chance to take the first set for Eureka. Agnew on the serve. Diving play by Niemer. Ball set up on the outside. Sent across and inbounds. Inbounds here for Ella Willenberg on a nicely played ball from the left side. 24-18. The Wooden Shoes trying to keep this one interesting. Isley to serve. Serves it across. Looked like it was going to go out, but it was touched at the last moment by Souter. And it's a point for Teutopolis as it hits off of her and then goes into the back wall. 24-19. Isley again to serve. And serves it into the net. And that will do it for set number 1. 25-19. Eureka takes the opening set. We'll get set for the second set after this timeout.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
The halftime show is sponsored by your friends at Little Jess Motor Company. If you've been waiting to get the best deal on a new Ram truck, well, your wait is over. During Ram Truck Month event at Little Jess, we're taking an unheard of 25% off all our last remaining 23 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn Eco Diesels. You heard me right, 25% off. Now you can save over $14,000 off our last 2 new Ram Eco Diesels. Get 28 mile per gallon highway and get one for as low as $42,570. Hurry in, Little Jess, serving Tri-States for 7 decades.
Eureka takes set number 1, 25-19 over Teutopolis. Getting ready for set number 2 here. To remind you, the IESA Scholar Attitude Award will be earned by at least 15 students from each of the IESA geographic divisions. To learn how a student from your school can be named a winner of the IESA Scholar Attitude Award, visit www.iesa.org. The winners for this year will receive their awards at the IESA Awards Recognition Banquet in Bloomington in April. T-Town trying to rally here in set number 2. Eureka trying to make it a straight set win and punch their ticket into the semifinals tomorrow afternoon. Just moments away from this set getting underway as Eureka getting some last moment instructions here. Hornets should be on to serve to start this game. And the officials, again, will check and make sure everybody's lineups are correct. And set number 2, we'll start with the Hornets serving. A big serve, but a big ace for Annika Schrock. Starts things out well for Eureka. Schrock's next serve. Play to the back row. Centered here. Niemer will hit it, but it won't make it to the net. And Eureka takes the early 2-0 lead. Two-0 Hornets. Schrock's next one. A line drive serve. Played here. Ball hit across by Isley. Hornets center. It's a Schrock. She'll send it across the net. Played on the run by Isley. Sent across on a hard hit by Willenberg. Nice recovery by Eureka on the outside right side. Olivia Schrock will hit it into the net. Teutopolis on the board. 2-1. Ella Willenberg to serve. Willenberg serve across and she'll get the ace. Malie Brace did touch that one. She did before it went out of bounds. Tied up at 2 points apiece. Willenberg's next. Took it there by Agnew. Centered up by Schrock. To the outside, this ball hit out of bounds by Olivia Schrock. And Teutopolis has their first lead of set number 2, 3-2. Ella Willenberg to serve. And she gets the ace. Placed it well just inside the sideline here. 4-2 wooden shoes. 4 straight points for Teutopolis after trailing 2-0 early. Willenberg trying to keep this run rolling. Agnew hits it high. Schrock into the middle to Souter, and it's out of bounds. 5-2 Teutopolis. The next by Willenberg. Diving play here by Agnew. She'll get back up and hit it across now. Niemerg on the outside to Donsback. And another diving opportunity, but this one falls in for the kill. And Teutopolis has a little second set momentum here. 6-0 run and leading 6-2. Willenberg's next. Schrock will set it high for her teammate Souter, who gets the kill. Good play by Eureka that time. You're just joining us again. Eureka won set 1, 25-19. They trail 6-3 here, and that ball just sneak across the net off the serve of Flannery. Shoes will not be able to return it as it's hit in the net by Isley, and 6-4 the score. So not the cleanest serve by Flannery. She'll try to get this one over the net a little more there as you're kind of playing a dangerous game. She'll loft it a bit more here. It allows this ball to be playable by Teutopolis, but a free ball across. Set up by Schrock. That ball hit by Souter. On the outside, ball partially blocked. Agnew dives, can't get a hand on this one. Well done by Teutopolis. On the block on the left side that time. They lead 7-4. Kylie Blomer is the server for the Wooden Shoes. Agnew in the middle to Annika Schrock. Pushed across by Agnew. Hit high here. Niemerg sends it back across the net, but out of bounds. And Eureka pulls to within 2. This ball sent across, played down on one knee that time from Donsbach. Sent across and out of bounds, it looks like. And Eureka now within 1. This is kind of how the last game started. A little bit of a slow start, back and forth by both teams, point for point. And Eureka ended up pulling away, 1-6. On the outside, they're looking for Donsbach there. Ball taken by Eureka. Here's Agnew on a big swing, and she'll get the kill. Brand new ball game, tied at 7. Brooklyn Souter is the server for Eureka. A right-handed serve sent across. Set up by Isley on the outside for Donsbach, partially blocked. Ball sent right back across by Briley Brace. Came at Brace a little faster, almost a defensive hit of it. And gets the point nonetheless, 8-7. Souter serve. It's going to be pushed back across by Isley. A chance here for Eureka for a big hit from Agnew, and she'll get the kill. Krista Agnew doesn't have the height of some of her teammates, but pretty good leaping ability here, and she got another big kill here. And Eureka has the 9-7 lead. Serve taken to the front row, set up high. Niemerg will send it across, but too hard and out of bounds. 10-7, and Teutopolis wants the timeout. After leading early, the Wooden Shoes have fallen behind Eureka 10-7. Their first time out of set number 2.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
Strike your best deal on a new Ford Mach-E. Now at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, get a 2023 Ford Mach-E for just $563 per month. Offer for a limited time only at westtownford.com.
The Eureka Hornet fans are doing the wave during the timeout as their team has taken a 10-7 lead. First time out here of set number 2 taken by Teutopolis. Hornets trying to keep this positive momentum going their way. Niemerg gets it into the net now, and it'll be another point for Eureka. 11-7 now the lead. The serve played by the Wooden Shoes on the outside of the left-hander. Donsbach, and she'll get the kill. Donsbach's made some big plays for Teutopolis. And now she'll be called on to serve. One of the rare left-handers we've seen this evening. Here's Schrock on the outside to Olivia Schrock. Wooden shoes set it up now. Ball blocked. Schrock and Brace on the combination block there for Eureka. And the Hornets take the 12-8 lead. Olivia Schrock is the server. Good serve here, played by Ruhol. All set for Isley on the outside. Took up the kill. Isley just kind of hit it where they weren't that time, and that's a down to a 3-point Eureka lead. On the serve is Meyer. Ball set up by Olivia Schrock. On the outside for Agnew. Sent back across by the wooden shoes. Played well by Eureka. Schrock will set it up. Big swing here on the outside for Brace. Excuse me, that's Annika Schrock. Annika Schrock with the kill. She and Brace in the middle there for Eureka have been a powerful pair. As Agnew serve, it hits the top of the net, skirts across. Willenberg plays it here, sent across by Isley. Now on the front row, Schrock sets it high on the outside for Flannery, hit hard. Wooden shoe sent it across, looked like it was outside the stanchion there, and it was. And makes it 14-9. Eureka with their biggest lead of set number 2. A lot of their big runs have come when Carissa Agnew has been serving, and she's serving again, and she gets another ace. 15-9, the lead. The next by Agnew, too hard, out of bounds. 15-10, and in for Teutopolis, we'll see Lene Einhorn, and she'll be on to serve. Einhorn's first serve of the second set is out of bounds. Out of bounds there, wide right. As Eureka now with the 6-point lead. Briley Brace, the server for the Hornets. Puts this one across, diving play. Sent by Willenberg, ball batted off of the arms of Schrock that time, and then it goes sailing past her out of bounds. 16-11. Emma Isley will serve, get some instruction from her coach from the sideline. Agnew centers the ball to Schrock on the outside. Was Annika Schrock. Didn't hit it at the height of her jump that time, hit it into the net, and gives T-Town the point. 16-12. Next by Isley. Right into the middle of the Eureka defense here. Flannery sends it across. Backtracking, ball kept alive to Niemerg. She'll get it toward the net to Willenberg. Hornets now with a chance on the outside. Schrock, big hit, and a kill. Annika Schrock. Much like a couple of the hitters we've seen earlier, if that timing is all together, she is tough to get a return on. Here's Niemerg trying to keep it alive with the net, unable to do so though, as the initial hit took her within inches of the net. And the lead back out to 6 again here for Eureka. Annika Schrock is the server. And she serves it into the net. So the service error will make it a 5-point game. A little sliver of hope here for Teutopolis. Only down 5, but need to get going. Willenberg, and no, that won't help. Serves it into the net. So back-to-back service errors by these two teams. Eureka, you got to feel pretty good about that now, as you're out to a 6-point lead, into 6 points away from a straight set win. And this one now is in on the ace. Just stuck inside the line that time off the hands of Peyton Flannery. And now the Hornets with a 7-point advantage. Flannery looks at the sideline where her head coach is wiping some water off the floor. So she'll serve it across. Ball now batted over the net. And we're going to say that the young lady had stepped on the line underneath, had stepped across the net line. And it's 21-13, Eureka. Flannery, the right-hander. Taking on the outside, set right back up there for Donsbach, and it's out of bounds. 22-13. Teutopolis will bring Reagan Slater in for the first time, replace Addison Meyer. And Flannery trying to close this one out now for Eureka, 3 points away. Her serve. Taken to the back by Niemer. Toward the net here. Goes underneath the net. 23-13. Into the contest for Teutopolis is Summer Veiling. Also in for the Wooden Shoes, we will see Cece Pasalakwa, excuse me. 23-13 Eureka. Within 2 of a straight set win. Flannery's serve is returned this time. Now a free ball across. Batted up high. Taken there by Veiling. And hit back down by Blomer. Finally Blomer. Not going away for her team just yet. Makes it a 9-point game again. T-Town will bring some players back in. Cicely Maddox is in to serve. And we'll also see back into the action here for the Wooden Shoes is Allison Niemer. Maddox is your server here for the Wooden Shoes. One of the more unique names in all of Illinois for a mascot. And Maddox's serve is too far. And now we have match point for Eureka. And they will have Brooklyn Souter on to serve this one. Souter serve. Across, played by the Wooden Shoes. On the outside, ball sent across by Donsbach. Set up here for Agnew, who hits it into the net. They'll say that was the 4th hit as it got sent across. Agnew hit it, and then it got hit again. So Teutopolis still alive here, though, down 24-15. Tough row to hoe for sure as Donsbach will be the server. Donsbach puts it in the air. Centered here on the outside, and the ball is partially blocked. Falls in, and a win for Eureka. 25-15 in set number 2. The Hornets move on to the second semifinal tomorrow as they defeat Teutopolis 25-19, 25-15 to move on to semifinal action where they await the winner of our final quarterfinal contest of the evening between Illini Bluffs and Williamsville. We'll be back with post-match coverage on the Blessing Health System post-match show next.
Okay, everyone, let's do this. How about you?
What are your thoughts on today's patient care?
Real busy day, but it was a team effort. And how about you?
Third checkup that your patient talked about her summer concert. How do you stay enthused?
You can't blame her. Those tickets were hard to come by. But her summer wasn't a cruel one. Huh?
Doctor,
Next, how about you?
Doctor, it hurts when I do this.
Don't do that.
Hey, the internet says I'm sick. Am I?
I'd get a professional opinion on that.
Over here. Doc, donuts in the break room look like a hit.
Not bad. Definitely better than those bagels. Okay, we have time for one more. Next.
The staff looked focused today. What do you attribute that to?
Well, at Blessing, we're tasked with providing exceptional care, so every visit is like the big game for us. Okay, gotta run.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Blessing Health System post-match show. Eureka takes this one in straight sets, 25-19, 25-15 over Teutopolis. as the Hornets improve their record to 25-3 on the season. They move on to tomorrow's 12:15 semifinal, and they'll play the winner of the next game as it's Illini Bluffs and Williamsville. 25-19 in the opening set, a game that was back and forth early. Eureka was able to take control. They had some early momentum in the second set and really did a nice job finishing this one out to win it in straight sets. Congratulations to Teutopolis as well on a fine season. Time to name our player of the match, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of the player of the match on Central Illinois Sports. And in this one, Krista Agnew is going to be our player of the match. Agnew with some big-time serves, also some big hits on the outside. Even though she is not the tallest player on the Eureka squad, she played taller than her stature in this one, and she is our player of the match. Again, Eureka wins 25-19, 25-15 to move on to the semifinal. We'll pause for just a while here on Central Illinois Sports, and we'll have our final quarterfinal of the evening, Illini Bluffs and Williamsville. We hope you'll join us then on another Central Illinois Sports presentation from the IESA Class 3A 8th grade state finals.